Oh my God. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, ex-WBC champion of the world from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to this day, remains number one, and Dillian Whyte falls behind Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz in the WBC rankings. God, let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Listen, before I get started, ESPN Plus, use the link. It does help the channel in a phenomenal way. ESPN Plus, they got a ton of docuseries, documentaries, original content for your viewing pleasure. It does help the channel. I just got some new gear for the channel. It helps the channel build and all that good stuff. And it provides you with some content. ESPN Plus, use my link. It is an affiliate link. Let's go. Now, the WBC heavyweight rankings. That man from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, oh my God, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, is number one still. Tyson Fury, obviously, as you see in this picture, he is the heavyweight champion at the moment. They're working on a potential Fury versus Wilder 3 fight. And smash the like button. These are the ratings. Let me pull you guys in real close. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from the US is number one. Now, keep in mind, Dillian Whyte had a mandatory slot before Eddie Hearn's fight camp, where he was brutally knocked out, one-hitter quitter fashion, in a fight he was winning on the scorecards. And that thwarted and put a stop to everything Dillian Whyte had been clamoring for, everything he had worked for. Now, with literally 91 days from the brutal first-round knockout, Eddie Hearn just announced today that Dillian Whyte is fighting Povetkin, and they're going to try to, reinstate him as a mandatory. But for now, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder is number one, and he got that rematch clause. Let's look at the rest of the rankings. Again, smash the like button. In at number 2, Alexander Usyk. In at number 3, rounding off the top 3, Luis King Kong Ortiz out of Cuba. In at number 4, now this hurts because Dillian Whyte, not only with Wilder and Luis Ortiz, but also Andy Ruiz, he's had a war of words. Now Andy Ruiz is outranking Dillian Whyte as well. Andy Ruiz, who beat Joshua last year, first Mexican heavyweight champion ever. There's some confusion. Some people say John Ruiz, but for the record, he is not Mexican. John Ruiz is Puerto Rican. So a lot of people I've seen, they're like, oh, what about John Ruiz? He was a heavyweight champ. Just because someone has a Hispanic last name doesn't mean it's automatically of Mexican descent. So Andy Ruiz got those accolades last year in defeating Anthony Joshua. Then he later lost his titles to Joshua. Didn't look really ready for it. Came in a bit heavy, and that was in December. But now the top 4 is rounded out. Once again, Wilder number 1, Usyk number 2, Luis King Kong Ortiz number 3, and Andy Ruiz number 4. Dillian Whyte, he rounds off the bottom. He dropped all the way down to number 5. And then there's Joseph Parker, Dillian Whyte, Ruiz, and stuff like that. So Eddie Hearn made a huge mistake, bro. Eddie Hearn made a huge mistake because he made this fight with Dillian Whyte, and he thought Dillian Whyte was ready. And Dillian Whyte lost to a 41-year-old Alexander Povetkin. And now he has 2 losses, both by knockout, as you guys can see. He has a loss to a guy in Povetkin who a lot of people figured was kind of past it. And he got, I don't even see how that's a TKO. He was knocked out cold. It should be a knockout, in my opinion. I don't understand how it's a TKO, but whatever. Listen, boxing is getting fickle. Dillian Whyte, he said he wasn't knocked out like that, but the ref turned him on his side. So, what is the ref supposed to just leave the person on the ground and not help their breathing? You know what I mean? Because if that's what needs to happen, then that needs to happen. But that should be a knockout. And, I don't want to see Dillian Whyte and people like that say, oh, I got back to my feet. They're a fighter by nature. You're programmed and hardwired to want to fight back. But it's not always in your best interest to fight back. Exhibit A, Povetkin versus Whyte 2. So they're doing the rematch. He hasn't really had time to prepare a different strategy. He just switched his trainer. He probably suffered a concussion. It was a nasty knockout. You already lost your spot, as I just showed you. They dropped WBC. He did all that stuff. Dillian Whyte did all that stuff saying that he was going to sue the WBC, and Wilder was ducking him. And you can't even get past Povetkin. Povetkin ain't even on this list. That's weird. Oh, I guess because he's a WBC version of a champion. But whatever. You lost to Povetkin. Now you're forcing a rematch. Trying all this to chase, your pride and try to get some ego points back. And you got people. Does the UK even care about their fighters? You got Tony Bellew, and he putting hearts and all this stuff. Like this is a team sport, because it's a person from the UK. Bro, it was a nasty knockout. It was a nasty knockout. People should be advising Whyte to just chill out, not be working out and not back in the day. Like, listen, he got knocked out. What, right? He just got knocked out, and days after, look, this is him after he got knocked out. And days, August 25th, so he got knocked out right around there. Right around that date, August 20 something. And he's already back working out by September 3rd. I mean, that's not what you're supposed to do when you get knocked out like that, bro. I'm just letting you know. And then now you already lost your position. Deontay Wilder, he got the unfinished business with Tyson Fury. You dropped. You were in the #1 slot, mandatory slot, WBC silver or whatever, diamond. And now you dropped all the way to 5. You don't even know if you can get the mandatory back. Really weird by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom to force this, but these are desperation moves, They talked all this and then it didn't work out for them, and now they want some get back. Just like when Joshua lost to Ruiz, just like when Kell Brook lost to Triple G, and then Eddie Hearn put him in there with Errol Spence as his welcome back fight to a nasty loss to Triple G and an eye injury. And then now Kell Brook, both of his eyes are messed up. Just really weird from Rematch Room. But Wilder is the #1 dude. And there's other people like Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz, now outranking Dillian Whyte. We'll see how it all plays out. But the heavyweight division, one punch can change everything. Smash the like button. Let me know how I did in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.